Baby, you can waste my time, my guy. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to the show. This is my favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
It's the game.
10 questions with producer Terry is the name of the game.
It's a game. It's the game. Name of the game. 10 questions with producer.
I'm on a hot streak. I plan to keep it going.
Whoa. Are you heating up? You're on fire?
I'm heating up.
Oh, God.
I'm not on fire, but you beat me like 4 times in a row before
By
then.
like one, yeah.
And then I was like, I started watching everything on the internet, and now I know everything.
Oh, shit.
So we'll see what happens
Yeah.
after this.
Listen, I got a bone to pick with Christina for the SAT level
Christina,
question.
shout out to you. Now we're finally seeing who's actually intelligent. Not just like musical theater questions.
Yeah, it was
That's
Kylie,
unfair.
not us.
That's unfair. Yeah, Kylie's smarter than all of us is basically what we learned. All right. But yeah, without further ado, you want to lay out the rules,
Hit
Terry?
us, Terry.
All right. 10 questions. First person to raise their hand gets a shot to answer the question. If you get it wrong, the next person gets a chance to steal that answer if it's answered correctly. No one gets it right, it is a wash. This game, I also have a bonus question.
Uh-oh.
So, without further ado, question number 1. Who played Edward in the movie Edward Scissorhands?
Oh,
It's Johnny Depp.
damn it. I knew that. Dang it. Good start.
Yeah.
What sauce is used in traditional Eggs Benedict?
Hollandaise.
Yes.
Yeah, I just had one.
Let's go.
Just had one.
Who wrote the horror?
Whoa.
Ooh, hey-o.
Who wrote the horror knot?
I will never be able to get through an episode without a flub.
Nope.
No, that's fine.
No
bro.
shot.
We can't read or speak.
Yeah.
Who wrote the horror novel Dracula? Question number 3.
Oh.
That's based after a king.
Is that Mary Shelley?
No.
Damn, she wrote Frankenstein? Damn. But they all wrote it on the same retreat, right?
That is allegedly how it works.
Yeah, there's like the 3 writers of that genre came and they wrote like, there's like Dracula, Frankenstein, and something else in the same retreat.
I don't know who wrote it. I don't know. I'm out.
Was it DreamWorks?
Nope.
Nope.
Like the company?
Like the Hotel Transylvania?
Stephen King. Finally.
The answer is Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker.
That's a new name I've never known.
Number 4. Which national park is widely recognized as the world's first national park?
I saw this.
Is it Yosemite?
No.
Damn.
No, it's
Think of really large parks.
you can't go again, dude. It's my turn. You already lost.
This
your
is Terry's
shot.
game.
No, it's the Teddy Roosevelt thing.
What?
What? 3.
Is it Glacier?
Nope. It's Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. You said Yosemite. Damn
It
it.
says
No,
Yosemite.
Teddy Roosevelt was like a big national park guy.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
He like started them.
Yellowstone.
Yeah. So why you wasn't me?
Nah, it's
Number
just
5.
Not you, bro. Just what?
Achilles' heel was the result of him being dipped in what mythical river?
Oh, it's not.
Allegedly, right?
Hold on.
Achilles' heel.
Fuck me. And I read the Iliad.
I know.
We all did.
No, I know. Yeah, every one of us did.
And I've seen Troy. Brad Pitt was so buff.
4, 3. Vince?
Rhodes?
Nope.
That's the Colossus of Rhodes.
5.
Fuck. I have, all I can think of is River Thames, and that's the fucking wrong.
That's not it. The Styx.
Oh,
The Styx?
what a band.
The River Styx.
Solid band. Solid band.
Oh, that's what that's from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what Come Sail Away is about? Anyways,
You
let's
can't
get...
sail in a river, can you?
You can sail in a river.
It's semantics.
For sure, bro.
All right, number 6.
There's a sail at the river.
Irish coffee is made with what type of alcohol?
Whiskey.
Bro, you raised that shit fast as fuck, Drinko. Let's go.
Drinko.
I would love 2 of those right now.
Number 7. What musical is set at Rhinedale High?
Oh, that was so close.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, 1 out of 1?
Yeah, go ahead.
On shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Grease.
Yes.
God damn. That was friends as fuck. That was nice. Paper first? That's crazy.
Yeah. Big.
Number 8. Who is the fastest mouse in all Mexico? Think about how I just said it.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse. Dang it.
You're gonna hate yourself when you get the answer.
Ratatouille.
When you get the answer.
France.
That's the wrong country.
I know. Remy's from
The
France.
fastest mouse in all of Mexico?
The fastest mouse in all of Mexico. You guys are gonna be like, oh,
No, I know. This is like one of those like,
You're gonna
yeah.
you're gonna be
I don't have an answer.
okay.
But it sounds racially
Street
charged.
rat.
The answer is Speedy Gonzalez.
Hey!
Yeah, he is a fast rat. Damn.
Wow, that was very
Damn.
1990s of you.
That was good.
Crazy.
That was good.
Thank
I like what you did with that.
Speedy Gonzalez.
that one was mine. Thank
Bro,
you.
he
Let's
was
go.
fast. I mean,
Yeah, he
fast.
was.
listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one word can go before ache, ring, and wig?
Ache, ring, and wig.
Yep.
Is it head?
No.
Ache.
Makes sense
ring.
though.
Right?
I want to say ear.
The ear is correct.
Ooh, nice.
Earache. I don't know what
Earache.
earwig is. That's
Earwig
new
is a
for
bug.
me.
It's a bug.
Yeah, it's about
Bug.
Bug. It's a little bug
Boom.
from
Okay.
camp.
Nice.
They literally
Very
crawl in your
Very
ear.
cool. Very cool. Very
Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, number 10. What is the real identity of Aquaman?
Isn't it Jason?
Jason Momoa.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know
That
at all.
is the actor's name.
Kevin
Straight
Bacon.
up. Oh, cool. I was like, fucking
In the comics, what's his name?
Vince
No,
from
I know
Entourage.
nothing.
Vince
Zero.
from Entourage.
Steve Smith.
His like human name?
Yeah.
I don't know DC, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, I'm
lame.
from Chicago, not Washington,
Lame.
DC.
Sorry, Sean Murillo. I don't know DC.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah, Sean and Tom. No, I don't know.
The answer is Arthur Curry.
That's a new name for me.
Arthur, is he British?
Steph's brother?
I'm also not a DC guy, so I can't.
Oh my god.
Wait, I was gonna say, who gets more buckets?
You know,
though?
Kayla saw a good trailer for like some new DC cartoon, and she's like, "I feel like we should buy into DC's like streaming service." And I'm
No.
like, I didn't even know they had a streaming service.
I know
Yes.
they had one either.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Who the
Paramount
fuck
Plus?
knows, bro?
Oh, wow. Okay, that was number 10.
Yeah.
I'll give you the bonus question since that was a pretty sad game.
Yeah,
I
that was
think I
pretty
did
bad.
okay.
You did pretty good.
Who
Thank
did
you.
Vince win?
2 or 3.
I think by a lot.
Yes.
You know it's a sad game when we just move past the ending.
4-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think by a lot, dude.
The bonus question.
Speedy Gonzalez. God damn
What
it.
is the second tallest living bird?
Second tallest.
Second tallest living
Second
bird.
tallest, not the first.
Oh. Is it the emu?
It is.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Wow.
Weird news for the way. Listen,
How
we're here
topical.
educating and entertaining,
How
baby.
topical. Was that before or after we talked about
Obviously, it was when you talked about it. I was like, I got it.
There it is.
I
A
have
second tallest.
That's-
Know what the first one is?
An ostrich.
Just for fun?
An ostrich,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I've had an ostrich
I was
burger
about to
before.
toss some flamingo out there.
I mean, that's not a
they're
bad
not that
guess.
tall? They're not that
But
tall?
they're not
tall.
that. They're,
Not
I
that tall.
learned
Not
that
that
they're
tall.
not that tall.
Okay,
No.
so for producer Terry's hot take.
Yeah, give me
Yeah,
that.
thing of the
My
week.
Best
favorite
part. Of the
part.
show. Let's go.
What is the best donut company
Oh.
and donut? So I'm talking like old-fashioned Long John, jelly-filled. Company, I want like Stan's, Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah.
Fire Cakes.
Yeah.
Dude. But they don't have to be the same thing.
No.
Okay.
They don't have to, and the favorite donut doesn't have to come from that.
Yeah, I was going to
specific
say.
company.
So,
I've got an answer.
I do too.
Shit.
Me too.
You want to start with franchise first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Voodoo.
Oh,
Dude.
no, I didn't even think about that.
Nola type
Voodoo-
beat, huh?
So I saw Voodoo on like
How southern.
some.
Yeah.
We were in Colorado when I had it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And,
The pink boxes, yeah.
yeah.
And I saw it on TV like a long time ago, and then we like passed by one. I'm like, we got to go there. Unbelievable. Expensive, sure.
Yeah.
But like unbelievable.
It's the Disney World of Donuts.
Yeah, like-
actually, that's
It's one of
where it
those
is.
like if you ate donuts regularly, you wouldn't want to go there all the time for sure because
Mm-hmm.
they're all like so insane.
and they're specialty donuts.
yeah,
right?
but they were great for the time that we wanted
Yeah.
to go get them. So
Yeah.
That's good. I
Okay.
didn't think about that at all.
food
My
rocks.
Voodoo rocks.
Yeah, I love
My favorite place to get donuts is Mindy's Hot Chocolate.
Chicago, everyone.
Okay.
Yes, they used to have a pop-up bakery on the first floor of my office downtown.
Yeah, is it gone?
It's gone. They switched it with someone else, and they're also good. But they just what they were doing with like just this categories of donuts. Just everything was done at such a high level.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, if I'm gonna pay like $4 or $5 for a donut, it better like blow my mind. And the shit was incredible every
Yes.
single time. And I'm not a donut person. I love sweets, but I'm not really like a donut cupcake kind of guy.
Yeah.
But they got me into donuts in a big way.
Okay.
Donuts rock.
Mindy's, baby. Booker Park.
okay.
Go check it out.
Favorite kind now.
No, my favorite one's not from there. Although they do like a peanut butter jelly one that I love.
My favorite one's not from there either.
Yeah, my favorite one is the pistachio old fashioned from Fire Cakes.
Ooh,
Me too.
You know what the fuck's up?
that's crazy.
Also, Stan's does a great pistachio.
Yeah, Stan's got a good
Yeah.
one too. But like an old fashioned style is my favorite. Pistachio, just it's that extra layer.
This is gonna sound
So good.
ridiculous,
No.
but original Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Glaze?
The best.
The glaze.
The glaze.
Yeah. The best donut.
Oh.
I don't care what anybody says. You eat it. It's nostalgia. They're soft.
I don't
processed
disagree.
the shit.
Listen, we took a school field trip to the Krispy
factory.
Kreme in town.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a factory. It was just a store.
It was the store, but
To
they glaze it
to
hot
see
in the morning.
the
Yeah.
glaze waterfall.
Before you have a perverted mind, it looks cool.
Dude, well, yeah. I mean, honestly, even after, it kind of still looks cool. Just for a different reason.
A lot differently, though.
Dude, Krispy Kremes was what they sold on Fridays before football games in high school.
Yeah.
And they would sell out immediately.
Yeah.
Really?
We would literally get to school early. First time I've ever been early in my life. Last time as well. And
Yeah,
we'd spend
true.
$5 to get a couple donuts, and like that shit was fantastic.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme's great.
Love
electric.
Krispy Kreme. I still have a hat somewhere around.
Yeah. Are they like the best quality? Probably not, but like
They're consistent
Everything-
quality. That's all.
everything-
Consistent with
yeah.
the style of donut
Yeah.
that
yep,
they make. So.
exactly.
Shit.
And you want it to be airy and soft. It is what it is.
Man, that's America right there,
That's
baby.
America.
Krispy Kreme.
And when
Yeah.
they're warm, oh.
Yeah.
No, you're
Excuse
right.
me. Pardon me.
Listen, I love a croissant. I love a croissant,
Okay.
but I love Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thanks for indulging me on that.
Thank
Dude,
you
I,
for indulging us.
my mouth is watering.
I'm
bro.
a big,
so
I'm a big sweet
hungry,
guy.
bro.
Yeah.
I love sweet.
Oh, me too.
Listen, once Kayla watches this, she's like, I want a donut. Where's my? You never bring me donuts.
You should bring her donuts then.
I should.
Yeah. This is a reminder for you.
Should actually. Yeah.
Ring,
yeah.
ring. Hey, Maj. Go buy some donuts, dude. What are you doing?
Listen,
This is your
yeah, I can
morning.
get the jump on it because we're recording this in advance. So like, yeah, I'm ready.
So
I'm
if you
ready.
don't, and then I say this, and
Yeah,
Kayla's watching
it's like,
it,
then I made a choice
she's
to
gonna be
not
like,
buy.
Dude, he gave you ample time. I don't know why this is.
Dude, it was like a 3 or 4 day turnaround. You had
Right.
plenty of
Yeah.
time.
What are you
You
doing?
go make the.
It's like we live by Mindy's. We live by Mindy's. We live by Mindy's.
Yeah, literally just walk down the street, man.
Anyways,
You're all right. All right.
Great question.
Thank you. What y'all been listening to?
A lot.
dude. Well, firstly, we got some new music from some friends of ours.
Yes.
Our
Yeah,
boy,
we do.
A ton.
Yeah.
Was it like a couple Fridays ago? It was like literally every artist that we are related to put out a new song.
Same.
I told Lexi put out a new song.
Yes.
Lex Cole put out a song called All I Got. Fantastic R&B,
Banger.
kind of 2000 throwback.
Shout out to
JP
1230.
Thornwell and Gianni
Yeah.
Taylor put out a song called I Hate You or I Hate, whatever it's called. It's fucking great. Well, it's like I and then space H
Yeah.
8 like I think it's I
No,
hate.
it's the cool way to start titling stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when J. Cole puts spaces in between
Dude,
everything. And
the
periods
shit
and shit.
bangs, dude. I've been singing that shit
Down.
a lot.
Yeah, great music
Um,
coming out of there.
So yeah, obviously, like we'll add those to the playlist. Definitely check that out. New music. There's a lot from the community. It's really exciting. My first choice is actually like a somewhat old song.
Cool.
And by old, I mean like a year and a half. It's by Blast, spelled with an X. You know Blast.
Yes.
Featuring Tyga, called Chosen. Mm-hmm. A little like R&B kind of.
Chosen. Did you just find
It's an
that?
ocean under some flood.
Or-
No, like
okay.
like a
I
year
was
ago.
gonna say because I've been banging
Here's
that
the thing,
song for a long
Spotify
time.
Radio, whenever I
Yeah.
choose any song,
Yeah.
wants me to listen to two songs. It's Chosen by Blast
Yeah.
and Waffle House by the Jonas Brothers. It's
Ha.
always like the fourth or fifth song in any song
Dude.
radio. What the fuck?
We were talking about this earlier, little squirrel moment, but I keep getting George Strait all over
Yo,
my
you getting-
Spotify,
really? George?
and I don't know why, and I'd like it to stop. Okay, so I like some country stuff. I brought it
Yeah.
up, but like not like more like country western country than actual pop country.
Right,
George
sure.
Strait is probably more on the country western thing, but like
It's
quit
also
it.
like, it's old, right?
Yeah,
It's old
I've been
music.
I listen to like R&B and pop and rap too, but like for some reason it's only George Strait. It's George Strait and Lil Baby. I get all the time.
You know, listen, I respect your little baby. I know he's got a ton of fans, very successful.
No, but it's the
I don't
really pop. Oh, drip too hard, don't stand too close. I'm like, I've heard it.
Listen,
I got it.
I
I'm
like the
good.
Drake verse on it.
If I want to listen to that, I would listen to it to myself. Thank you, Spotify.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. So, couple things.
Yeah.
I have 2 song suggestions, but I also want to talk about 2 projects that came
Okay,
out.
hit it.
Daniel Caesar Always
Yeah.
came out. I love Daniel Caesar. We had an actual conversation about this like months ago.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Episode like 3 or something of this season.
We were waiting for the song.
And I was
to
like,
come out.
this is going to come out. It's going to be great. I still need some time with it.
Okay.
And I don't love that because when he came out with his second album, I was all in right away.
Yeah.
Some of the vocal mixing on this one I don't care for.
Yeah.
It's a little more auto-tune heavy, which he doesn't need at all, which is interesting. But like a lot of the melodic lines are very cool. Omar Apollo, really cool to have him on the album as well. I don't know. It's leaving a little bit for me to be desired. I'm going to treat it like the SZA thing I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm going to spend more time with it and then come up with the conclusion after it.
Sometimes that happens. You know, you gotta. I think the hype for certain types of music is just so high.
And he's so high up on my
and your expectations are just like, you know, astronomical, and it's like nothing will ever live up to that. Sometimes they really do. I love being surprised by excellence, and maybe it's just like a timing thing.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's not the right season for you to listen to that album yet. Could happen.
Yeah, I need like a nice wintry day.
I had the exact same experience with an album that I'm very familiar with, called "Make It Happen" by our boy John Splitoff.
Yep.
John Splitoff has incredible music, great vocalist, so many multiple connections from me to that artist, which is pretty crazy. But he's one of those people that like I forget to look him up again.
Yeah.
And then like an old song of his comes on, and I'm like, dude, this is my favorite fucking song. But yeah, the Make It Happen EP, the deluxe version, which has like the demo versions of stuff and like acoustic versions of things. He's got hits and hits on there. It's very unique. It's a really good, just like cohesive, like 7-8 tracks. And it came on the other night when it was like the first kind of hint of summer here in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was like 75. We had all the windows open. It's just like Kayla and I drinking some wine, just dancing around the house, listening to this album like multiple times in a row. It was really, really nice. But
it's great.
The entire Make It Happen EP is great. I was playing, and Terry texted me. He was like a voice note of like da 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 da. I was like, yeah, you're right. Yes, but the song Vices is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We'll add it to the playlist.
Cool. Okay, the second project that came out, Since I Had a Lover, Black. Dude, this album is legit.
Listen, I need 0 more songs from Drake. I need 45 more songs
from Black. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's got Talk Back, which is probably the big single off the album.
Tier.
Yeah.
Heavy bass, good rap. And then Since I Had a Lover, the song, the album titled song, is kind of like playful. And like a little more fun and singing bass. Obviously, he's a singer and a rapper. Song called Decatur, which is like very positive and uplifting, which is not what we got on any of his old stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say love is a 4-letter word. East Atlanta Love Letter. Excuse me. That whole album is like pretty dark.
You said Love is an Open Door?
A lot.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Love is an Open Door.
Right. Yeah.
That's
By
Jason
Black.
Mraz's album.
Yeah.
The one that I was gonna say initially, very different. But yeah, so that whole album rocks.
Yeah.
That's been one of them that I started listening to it, and I was like, he did it.
Yeah.
Like, he did it. I love this. I can do this consistently.
He has such a great... And I remember, like, when I first heard his music, I was like, what is his vocal chain? Like, I just on audio nerd level, I'm like, what is the mic? What's the preamp?
He's
like,
so low and deep with it, too.
Yeah, and, like, it doesn't sound like he's singing hard. Like, he's not projecting a lot, but he's getting, like, a really full sound that... It like visually sounds like a razor, like it's like a buzz kind of sound, but it's like a sweet buzz. And I was like, I would love to have that kind of almost nasally tone, because it sounds so great when he does it, and it mixes so well into like
timbre
a record.
Is so like
too,
where it mixes really well. With
and I looked it up. He uses the Sony C800G. It's a $10,000 mic.
Yeah, one of these days.
It's the top
Can
tier.
we write it off, Terry?
Bieber, Drake. Listen, what is our? Listen, I'll take a portion of our CGI budget from the show and buy the microphone.
Yeah, let's get rid of the CGI this episode. We'll just buy a $10,000 microphone.
Listen, we're an audio forward program.
Easy.
Come on, Terry.
Yeah.
Stop gatekeeping money.
All right, Terry's gonna think about it. I think we're about 50-50 there.
Sell one of your 5 iPads.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Actually, sell all 5 of your iPads.
Yeah, and then you'll still need like $9,000 or something.
And then we'll start looking around the set and seeing what we can.
Okay, so that said all of that to say that here are my songs. I'm gonna go 2 in a row. Take the last one.
That's fine.
That way, that works.
You got it.
Nico Play, La Ciuvella, Ciu something.
I don't know, but he's from Chicago.
Don't know how to say it. Born in Mexico City, lives in Chicago. Spanish guitar, really, really well done. The whole song's in Spanish. It's a lullaby. It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Check it out. We were listening to it earlier. It's like it's It's just nice. It's really nice to listen to. Very calming. Mostly what I listen to on a day-to-day basis. Second song, Don't Doubt It, Sam Wills. Talked about him before on this program. We're back at it again. Top tier Vince music. It's just straight up R&B. Sounds like it could be a Mac Ayres song. Doesn't matter. Beautiful falsetto. Very like deep, awesome instrumentals under it that just let his voice kind of fly over the top.
Yeah.
I love it. Check it out, please.
You know a song I've been listening to a lot recently?
What's that?
Is one of my songs.
There you go.
And it's so... Here's
cool.
the thing. Here's the thing. I do think it's important to say,
Yeah.
I generally am really bad at promoting myself, like, in person. Like, it's one of the last things I mentioned is that I make music. I very rarely play it for new people.
Yeah.
Like, I do have a problem in that I don't overly promote myself in that way, right?
Because it's weird. It's weird.
fucking
to
weird.
do.
We're from
Yes,
the
I'm
Midwest.
with
It's
you.
like we're supposed to be humble. Like, I don't want to show off at all.
I want to hear about
right?
you. I don't want to tell you about me.
Yeah, we're here to have a good time, right? Like, I would never have a solo podcast. It's got to be a 2-person thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
That whole thing.
No shot.
But I wrote the song a couple years back called Slippin'. And it's one of my
Don't copyright me.
Yeah. I remember when I wrote it and I produced it, it was a very fast process. I was like, I felt like the percussion elements. I'm like, let me track that down, get the chords in there. I was like, listening to a lot of like British pop music from like the 2000s and kind of took some of that chord structure. And I wrote the whole thing in like less than 4 hours. On the same day that we went to the studio, tracked it. They mixed it our producer mixed it on my driveway or on the drive over, and then we tracked it for maybe like an hour and a half, and then the song was finished. And it's like one of my favorite, just more like effortlessly kind of made songs.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
And like I keep finding myself going back to that song as a reference to myself. I'm like, okay, if I'm trying too hard to make a certain sound make sense, like let's revisit Slippin'. Like why did it sound so good? Because I know it happened so fast and so effortlessly. And like I'm just trying to, as a writing exercise and a production exercise, focus on being more effortless.
Yeah.
So I have been listening to that song a lot. But
Trust yourself more.
yeah, man.
And also check it out. It's on all streaming platforms.
Take
And go
a
do it, 'cause
listen.
he won't promote himself, but I will. Go check him out.
It's
on all
not
streaming
bad. It's a
platforms.
pretty good song.
It's good. And you'll find it. It's going to be on that top
Yeah.
5 listens because that shit bangs.
Listen,
Thank
we're
you.
here. Terry and I were just out in LA and finishing a bunch of more music and,
Yep.
and getting inspired and working with a bunch of his artists out there. And it's exciting to kind of reinvest in that process again. I think, work has been very busy, but also like I'm always listening and consuming music, like we always talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's cool to kind of like refocus and like when I'm creating something, taking all the influences and like putting it into that pot and seeing what we can cook.
Yeah.
And there's some cool stuff on the way, dude.
Hey, yo.
I will say.
Can't wait.
Like literally very soon.
Hey, yo.
Like no longer like like so soon, like when, but like literally very
check it
soon.
out. It's coming. It's actually
Coming, which is very cool.
Good.
And I'm excited for us to get writing again.
Yeah.
And because Vince has got a lovely voice, baby.
I can sing.
Listen, it's so funny because
But
like
none of
Waste My
y'all
Time is a
know.
song that like I made the beat, sat on it for a minute. You came in, wrote the hook immediately. It's been our theme song forever.
Yep.
But like the portion that we play for the theme song is just your voice.
It's just me.
Which I love. It's the best part of the song.
It's cool. Yeah.
I was like, guys, if you haven't heard the whole song, I do have a
Listen to
verse
the
on that
full
song.
thing. Listen to the full thing.
I do
You
sing at
also,
some point.
mix the whole thing.
That's
so,
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's exciting. I think we're gonna start using this studio more to start doing some more like music things for us, which is cool. And I think what are fans gonna expect this summer? I think it's gonna be more music content. It's gonna be more like after hours type content.
Yeah.
In addition to your normally scheduled programming. So I'm excited to kind of expand on that.
Come have fun with us. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, come have fun, baby. But don't suck our toes non-consensually.
Hey, but if you want to, just ask. Just saying.
Wow. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Frank Ocean.
I thought you were going to cap the show right there. I was
No.
like,
No.
Suck our toes consensually.
No.
Shut the phone.
Frank Ocean.
Dude. Well, you want to give a recap of what happened?
Yeah.
It's
So, Frank Ocean at Coachella. Most people have probably heard about this.
Fucked.
He showed up late, hour and a half late.
How Lauryn Hill of him.
That's kind of where my head was at initially, and I was like, if the show was that good, then it's worth it. Doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. He showed up 6 years plus an hour and a half late.
Exactly. And then his entire show that he had planned with the entire festival and
Yeah,
everything.
the ice rink and all that.
He changed the entire show.
He just
didn't-
scrapped it.
Didn't show his face except for like once maybe,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And then just kind of like did a DJ set in the middle of it. Just very like
And sat
weird.
down.
He sat
Yeah.
down, which is fine. Like, you sit down, whatever. Take
But also
take a
just
beat.
like show some intention.
I think there's a big portion of his set that he was just listening to his own music on stage,
That's
which is like,
weird.
dude, we can do that at home.
Yeah.
My thoughts on it as a performer and as a music lover, having seen a lot of my favorite acts live, and people that have Coachella headline opportunities and
Yeah.
potential. Like, I just think of like some of the greatest performances we've seen in the last few years, like what Beyonce did when she had the opportunity to perform at Coachella, and then the pandemic hit, and she took another year to kind of like, let's re-envision that show.
Yep.
I'm gonna work my ass off to make it like a moment
Yeah.
in time.
Yep.
Because it's like the biggest musical event like in our country, really.
Yeah.
And to have that opportunity, like
Besides the Super Bowl,
someone
probably.
is like someone like Beyonce, like takes it very seriously. So and you know, we have a whole documentary. You can watch that. It's great. But I think seeing that same opportunity with an artist like Frank Ocean, firstly, is a little bit weird because it's been like 6 or 7 years since he's
Yeah.
put out anything.
But he's just so.
And I see his team being
good.
like,
His
dude,
music's
like,
so good.
and he's got a huge fan base that
Oh,
is begging
God.
for more, right?
Yeah.
And I love Frank Ocean,
Me
right?
too. We
Big
both, that
Channel
was
Orange,
like
like,
one of
listen,
the
I
beginnings
got a
of our
bootleg vinyl.
friendship.
Yeah,
Freaking Frank Ocean. Yeah.
dude, like, so like huge fan of Frank Ocean. So like, I think he's always had some sort of like mental block with performing.
Sure.
He obviously has his own personal issues that you're working with. And I think for me, it was very disappointing as a fan to see that opportunity wasted.
Yep.
And then him pulling out of the second weekend, it's like, dude, like it's such a big like accidental
Yeah.
like fuck you to the fans.
That's dude. Yeah.
And I've seen this thing online of like on Twitter, where like, oh, like Frank Ocean really finessed Coachella, and I was like,
No.
that's not true at
Uh-uh.
all. I think
No.
he was also disappointed in whatever, he couldn't make it happen. I think his team was the first to like make that call of like, dude,
guess, though,
we're not
but,
gonna be
like,
able to get what we want out of Frank.
Even the way. So like, I reflect the same sentiment.
yeah,
My feelings about like I love him. I
Mm-hmm.
love his music. Everything he's come out with, I'm basically a fan of, essentially. If there was an issue, and if like, hey, I'm not going to be able to perform this because X, Y, and Z, you have to communicate it in some way.
dude, say no.
Zero.
If it's not the right
That's
time,
the thing.
say
It's like,
no.
and I get it. And like, there's a lot of like, you know, I can't perform this because of any reason under the sun. Sure, just you have to tell somebody.
Yeah.
And then to essentially not do at all what they planned on doing, like he had light packages and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was a headliner.
he
like, you
had
have to
had
do-
staff, he had employees, he had
Right.
auditioned talent,
and
he
then
had a
you
whole
have
show.
thousands of people sitting there waiting for you to come up.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of decide to
100,000
do
people.
some weird lackadaisical thing where you're like,
insane to me.
I'm kind of going to do this and I'm kind of going to not. Like, it's a little disrespectful. No matter kind of what was
Yeah.
going on mentally or whatever it may be, that's disrespectful. You
I
at
think
least have to
to
show
the space,
it for what it is.
to the festival, to your fans.
Exactly. And anybody else that would kill for the opportunity to
Yeah.
do that, too. It's just like,
Yeah, I don't
like,
put all the blame on
realize
Frank.
where you are.
Yeah.
Kind of where I'm at.
I completely agree, and like
His whole team is honestly
he
where my head's at.
has a team.
Yeah.
So I think if they know that about him,
They should
I can
have done
totally
it.
see from the marketing side.
They shouldn't
and
have allowed him to do it.
Well,
Right.
from the financial side, being like, dude, like he hasn't produced anything. Like my paycheck is dependent on if he makes headlines and if he makes moves.
Yeah.
And if I'm on his team, I'm gonna say like, yeah, we're doing Coachella. Like if that comes up, like fuck yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Even though I know that Frank is struggling with whatever, and so I see like the business end of it.
That's more screwed up than
That's the thing.
anything.
It causes more stress, right? So
Yeah.
like, it sucks because I'm like, if it was just like we were working with Frank directly and he wasn't ready, he said no. Cool. I'm pretty confident he probably said no at some point.
Yeah.
And his team was like, nah, fuck it, you got to make it work because we need to make money.
So that, yeah, I mean, from a manager's perspective,
Yeah.
That's funny because I had a conversation with a client about this, and it was like, what would you do? And I was like, I see myself as a manager to be like, you are the artist's best advocate, right? When an artist can't speak for themselves, they can't speak up, or they don't want to speak up, you're literally, I don't like to say parent, but like, you literally have to become their mind and their energy in any space that they operate in.
Right.
And you have to, sometimes you have to think for them.
Yeah, it's guiding thought to action.
Right. So if I was his manager, I'd be like, yeah, Coachella sounds dope, but you're gonna fuck your entire fan base because we know you can't handle it right now.
Yeah.
And somebody should have stepped up and been real with him in that moment and be like, you can't do this. We haven't seen any progress from you in 6 years.
Yeah.
Why would we put you on one of the biggest stages
Yeah.
in the world?
Dude, it's top 3. Like,
Yeah, live stream to what?
Live
It was like
stream-
25
that he
million
also
people.
canceled.
Yeah,
Right.
cancel live stream.
So like, I get the artist, like he wants to have autonomy over his brand
Yeah.
and what he does. But like, if you have a hired team, you trust your team and you hire them to stick up for you and also speak for you when you're not in the space to do so.
Yeah.
And like, I'm angry as a fan, but also as someone who strives to bring my artists to that level. You have to know when to say no.
yeah.
And that was a no moment.
Extremely mismanaged.
And
Yeah.
it was a mismanaged moment. You can't
Yeah.
blame it all on Frank, but also he is the artist.
It's his name.
It's
That's
his
his
name.
brand,
He
yeah.
must deliver. And at the end of the day, he's the captain of his ship, and like his manager is the co-captain and everybody else
Yeah.
that he hires.
Yeah.
But like, they should have been like, I don't think you're ready for this. Let's revisit it next year. Maybe put out an album first. Put out a single.
Dude.
Let's show some worth ethic.
Do like
first.
go on SNL again. Like
Yeah.
do like a one-time performance where you're doing a
Right.
couple songs. That's it. Maybe do an award
Like,
show.
for-
get your
stuff on the
feet wet
Grammys,
and
you know?
performing.
That's what I'm
again.
saying. Don't do a 2-hour set.
Right. Fully produced set.
Yeah.
And then not do it at all and show up late and not tell anybody and then just
It's
not
just
do
it just
at
put a
all.
really bad taste in my
That-
mouth.
I agree. And that's kind of what sucks because it's like, oh, I like him.
Because I
but
love
like,
his music.
Yeah, but it's kind of just like, come on.
And it's so
Whatever's going on,
And it's so
come
fun.
on.
Like on a also weirdly disappointing note, his replacements were Blink 182, and then
That
we
they
got
made-
Skrillex, Fred again,
Yeah.
Fortet, which were fucking great.
Right.
Love them.
$8,000 for
Yeah.
Love Blink 182. Was my first concert. Really exciting. They've really gotten old, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're not singing like they used to
Okay,
sing.
yeah.
Like the energy is
Sure.
I think
I
Travis
mean,
Barker
naturally.
as like a drummer and a producer, phenomenal. Like he's very much still in shape. He's the only one that's really hitting the
Still in,
timing
yeah.
like they fucking did. Kayla and we're watching. We're like, what song is this? They're only playing hits and we don't know it.
Yeah.
You know. And
Fred again rocks, though. Shout out to Fred.
dude, they were fantastic.
Love
Did you
it.
watch his Tiny Desk?
Yes. Oh.
Do you watch his? Oh my
Insane.
god.
So good.
I love a
So good.
quirky musician
Yeah. Me
too.
doing something that I've never seen before.
He's
And
he's
it
a little
works for him.
weirdo.
It works for him.
Yeah. And
Dude,
he
just
plays. He
taking
literally
the violin,
plays along. He's not just
taking
like
a violin
messing around.
bow on the vibes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Genius.
Crazy. Also, the fact that he was using the Apple
I
like
know.
free earphones
Yeah.
to monitor
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
was like, bro, like I'm looking at my team. I'm like, dude, we need to call his team. Like
Yeah.
he needs your like.
But honestly, that might be the vibe, though.
That
That's
might be his
kind of
thing.
the vibe.
That's
Might be
his
the
thing.
vibe, though.
That's his
Kind of the
thing.
vibe.
Yeah.
Dude. I kind of like seeing the free Apple earphones on TikTok.
Because it's like
kinda
anybody
funny.
can do it.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
It's relatable, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
Anyways, well, I hope Frank Ocean is well.
Agreed.
You know, we send him and Omar our best.
Shout out to Omar.
Yeah, Omar Apollo. Listen, he's delivering. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Three Boys is a great
What a
fucking
show.
song. That's my last rec for the night.
What a
is
show.
Three Boys by Omar
3
Apollo.
boys. Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Cool. We ended it on a somber note. It's okay. Because we had a lot of good times. Remember, suck toes, have fun, check out the check out the playlist,
check out our toes.
play all the songs, and don't look at our toes online. Thank you.
Listen, maybe we could do socks next episode.
Just socks?
Just
I'm going to do
socks.
toe socks.
No.
Terry says no. Terry says no. I'm not going to do
All right.
toe socks.
Well, listen. This is our Frank Ocean.
yeah.
Our manager said no. So
Yes.
shit.
Sorry about it.
Sorry, no toes next episode. But we might get a sock or two.
Yes.
All right.
Either way, like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist, do everything. Find us on Instagram, find us on Twitter. Thank you. I love you. Unrelated. Peace.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.